Got clips like a movie, now let's get the action.
We get straight to action, not doing no yapping. We up in them sticks and the shots get the clapping.
Put them up like a caption, they don't know what happened. Just know like a U-Haul, we moving and packing.
Throwing them bullets like Madden.
That K with his feet,
He gon' need a napkin.
them shots get the flashing.
The ops get the dashing.
But ain't no running when I call my assassin. Jack, I'm out that cut like a motherfucking surgeon.
Hey bugs, welcome back to the channel. I know y'all probably like, "Bit, where you been?" And I'm like, I've been around, okay? So, no, actually, I have been trying to get like new lenses and stuff, and I'm gonna do some try on hauls videos coming up for you guys, but we're gonna do a voiceover today because, and only because, I want to listen to my music while I do my makeup. But I want to do my makeup, and since I want to do my makeup, I wanted to share it with y'all so we can all have a fresh beat. Okay, so I ain't gonna waste y'all time no more. Sorry for the popping, it's a habit. We're gonna get into this video. So the first thing I'm gonna start off before I start doing this tutorial, I always go in with my hard candy Plumping Serum. Like, this is a must. This is always, I always go in with this. It's either this one or it's the pink one with the gold, the silver on it. I don't know where I placed it, but these is the two items I like to use on my lips because it do give you a little tingliness, but it keeps the lips nice and moisturized. And then by the time you go to put on your lip product, you are good to go. Okay, so furthermore, we're gonna jump into the video. Also, I already moisturized and stuff like that, so you know we good to go. Okay, so let's jump into this tutorial. All right, so let's jump in with our Cover FX gripping primer. So we're just gonna prime that all over our face, get it all over the face. I would say don't use a lot because a lot goes a little way with this primer, and I got this at TJ Maxx. So next we're going to go on with the NYX Eyebrow Pencil, and I use the shade in Brunette only because I like more of a lighter look to my brows, and I'm just going to fill it in. It is like a micro pencil. It does give you hair-like strokes, and that's what I like the most about this pencil. It's really, really thin, and you have to be careful with it and not be too rough because the little pencil part to do your brows will break, and that is no good for nobody. But we're just gonna slay these brows, and yeah, slay them and get them laid, child, because we gotta have a nasty brow. Sorry, y'all, I've been watching Housewives of Atlanta. But yeah, so I love this pencil. I've been using it for years, and at first it was my backup pencil, but I like it. And then I go in with my e.l.f. pencil. This is in dark brown, and I just use it on the tail end just so that my brows is a little bit more precise and you can't see through them on the end. And then I'm just gonna go in and clean up my brows with my concealer. So I did mix my Nyx K concealer, the Perfection multi-use concealer in number 11, and then I did use Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in beige, and I mixed those two together, and I got that color to clean up my brows because I like whatever concealer I use under my brows to be really lighter than my skin tone. And then I usually just take it on my lid to mute the lids out and get ready. So now I went in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I use this to prime my eyes. It's either that or soft ochre. Them the only two things that you will ever see me use on my lids. I will not change it. I have tried other things, but my heart goes to MAC, okay? And these last a long time also. So if it come out a little bit too creamy, blend it in with your finger and make sure you set your lid. I always set my lid because I have oily lids, but you don't have to. So we're going to go in with the Huda Beauty Palette, and the name of this palette is Desert Dusk Palette. Now this palette, okay, the first color we going in is Amethyst, But this palette, it was like a lot of fallout. And I wanted the purple in the pan to be a little bit more deeper when it got onto my skin. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, I kept packing it on there and packing it on there. And I'm singing, so if you see me making faces, that's why. But I kept packing the color on there because I wanted to be super bright and like stand out. But yeah, so the next color I did go in with is Saffron, and I liked that color a lot. It like stood out to me, and I was like, oh, just pop that in there and that'll be really cute. So that's what we did. That is what we did, honey, because I just thought it was so pretty. I'm not a fan of eyeshadow on the bottom, so you will rarely see me do that, but yeah. So yeah, so I did go in with the brown in the palette, and I don't know what this called. Is it Oud or whatever? Uda? I don't know. So I did go in with that before this dark purple, and then we did go in and use the Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I did go in with Rowdy because that dark purple is so nice, and it goes really good with this color scheme with my eyes. So yes, I had to use it. Sorry about my phone in the background. So I just have to blend this color out really good because it's a dark purple. And I feel like with darker colors, you have to take your time and blend them really good, because if not, child. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Pale. This is really good to cut the crease because any lid color that you pop on your lid, the color is going to stand out and your eyes is going to be so pretty. And this concealer does not crease and it dries really fast. So I really love this concealer to cut my crease with, and I'll never ever cheat on it. Okay, and my daughter's walking in, but the mirror you see me holding is my mirror. They will be available probably in a month for on my website. When they do be available, you guys will be the first to know because I will have a whole video for you. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just gonna use this flat concealer brush by Wet n Wild, which is my favorite to cut my crease with, because the brush is really small and precise, and it can give you a nice clean straight line. Okay, and I always use my finger to blend out the concealer so that we don't have any type of lines. So now I'm going back in with the Rowdy color from the Anastasia palette, and I am just, you know, trying to go back in and get some depth to the eyes. So the shadows I use for my lid is oh my god, Nerfilly, Nerferty, I don't know. Crystal or Celestyle, child, I don't know. It's like a rose gold and a rose gold and a gold mixed together, and the Huda Beauty palette, and I just butchered the name, so sorry, but that's what I used. And then I did go in with the orange color in the palette, Blazing, for the outer corner, and then in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, which is gonna be next. And just blend, blend, blend. I'm using the small Real Technique brush. Don't know the name of it, but I use Real Techniques for my eyes anyway because they have the really small brushes. Okay, so I went in with the Anastasia Subculture palette, and I used the color Edge in there, and I used the really small Real Technique, and then I did top my eyeshadow with the Milani eyeshadow topper, and this is in the shade number 4. And this is called Starlight. So I did, you have to be careful with this too, because if you put too much on, it will crease your lid shadow and you have to go back in and reapply it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with my, I think it's CG Cosmetics eyeliner. They like really popular on Instagram, and I ordered the eyeliner just to see what they was about, because they always pop up on my timeline, and I really like it. It takes this eyeliner no time to dry. And then I went in with my Even Luxury Mink Lashes in number 7. I got it from Beauty Supply Store. They were $6. And yes, they are so cute. Okay? So cute. I love them. They so cute, y'all. And at first, they gave me a little trouble, but we got her done. Okay? All right. So now I'm just going to go in and color correct with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I really got to learn my angles because this is a new lens for me. And I was just like, okay. So since it's the up close lens, we're going to do a beauty video. Hey! So, yeah. I think at the end of the video, I actually learned how far I need to be away. But I'm just color correcting. Now I'm going in with my foundation. The foundation that I use is Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid in the number of 120. And the name is Caramel. And that's the shade I use. I really like this foundation because it don't make me, I'm an oily girl, but it doesn't make me oily. And I actually had my makeup on for a couple hours and I did not get oily. And then the brush I'm using to apply my foundation is a Japanese foundation brush. I got this at Walmart. They sell it for like $17. It's a big old face brush and you just blend, 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 blend. Now, I do not like this brush more than I like my e.l.f. Blending brush because the e.l.f. blending brush to me is like so awesome. And yeah, so I just use it because I'm like, this is really good. It's a really big brush and it can cover all my areas. So yeah, I just used it because it was looking at me and it was clean. And I was like, okay, let's just, you know, use the brush, put it to use. But yeah, this is the okay brush, especially underneath the eyes. I did like it going underneath the eyes. It went really well. It didn't get anything in my eyes, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Okay. I was so happy because I was scared, y'all. I was scared. But it did blend the foundation really good. I just kept having to go over my foundation because I felt like it was taking some away. Or maybe I was just tripping. I don't know. But I did apply a little bit more, like around the mouth area and stuff. So, yes. So you just blend, blend, blend. I like the blend. So now I'm going in with my concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. HD 16-hour Cameo concealer in the shade of Olive. I love this concealer. It's a very high coverage for it to be $6. Okay? And it blends out really good. And I need more. Okay? I just want to say I need the whole collection because, honey, it is amazing. Okay? Okay. So, just going to go around on the face and get her done. Okay? You got to be careful around your brows too because, child, if you accidentally ever wipe one of your brows off, you know what I mean. So I did use my beauty blender to blend out my concealer as I always do. But just look how good that blends out. Like, it just drives me crazy. Like, it's just so awesome. I love it. I love it. That concealer is so good. I do have another video for you guys too for my favorite go-to items. So that will be coming up next week too. And if you want me to like do one for brushes, then just comment below and I will get that for you. Okay. So I just used this e.l.f. Putty Primer little brush that just came out. And I just went over where I highlighted my face. And this little brush works wonders. I can't stop singing, y'all. Look, and dancing. Oh my God. I don't even know what I was singing. I was listening to a lot of Bruno Mars too, so yeah. So then I just went in with my Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in, what shade is this? A super duper bright beige. Yes. And I just brighten the corners of my eyes just so they can pop a little bit more. Not that it was needed, but I just thought it'd be super duper nice looking. And I just blend it out with my beauty blender. And then I go back in with my brush just so that we can get rid of any lines. Lines is not needed, okay? Okay. Alright, so I am setting my face and my highlighted areas with my Fit Me Loose Foundation. I did use the color 30. To bronze my skin, I am going in with the CoverGirl Sculpting Bronzer in the shade of Ebony. It's the full spectrum Sculpting Bronzer. You can still actually get this bronzer on the Walgreens website because I looked it up to make sure that it was still available before I started using it again, because I be feeling bad because it works so good and it works on multiple skin tones. And the brush I am using is the Real Technique. It is a blush brush, if I'm not mistaken. And I just use it to contour my face. I didn't move my baby hairs, so whatever. And I just blend it out around the face. I lightly blend it. I just dip it in there about twice, and then whatever's on the brush, that's what I use. And I do my double chin child, because we got to slim her down. I use my bronzer for my nose, but I'm not a fan of it because it becomes too harsh looking for me. I like a nice soft contour on the nose, and I use my fingers to go in just to soften it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and just dust my face with a face powder. I am using the Infallible Pro Matte powder, and this is the shade Classic Tan, number 700. And I just used a little soft Japanese brush to dust it on my face. And then on my cheeks, I did use a peach blush. And then for the concealer, for the mascara, mascara, I am so sorry, y'all. The mascara I did use NYX mascara, and it is I can't remember which one it was. It's just in a pink and black bottle. So yeah. And then for my lips, I did go in with the Lipland liquid lipstick in Drama Mama. And then in the inside, I went in with the e.l.f. liquid lipstick, and this is the shade, what is this? I don't know the shade. It's like a terracotta shade because it was in the collection set. I highlighted my face with my Airspun loose powder in the shade of Snow Much, and that's pretty much it. I hit my nose, my cheeks, side of my face, and I was dancing still just so you can get a nice little glare, and that's pretty much it. So I do hope you guys enjoy this look. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and give me thumbs up if you want more videos and makeup tutorials like this. Bye.